Interesting, this one isn't voiced. I need your assistance with a rather delicate situation. We have an intelligence operative undercover at Drozana Station. Astute observations have given us the edge in several critical engagements in a neutral zone. 22 hours ago, this operative activated an emergency subspace beacon. Zemara would only contact me in this matter if she was about to be discovered by the enemy or her life was in danger. I am understandably concerned. I need you to go to Drozana to find Zemara and assist her. Take her to safety if you have to, but don't blow her cover. If you go in there with weapons blazing, you may get her killed. I've accessed your logs. It's been quite some time since you had shore leave. I suggest you visit Drozana for some downtime. Okay. Interesting. Field stabilizing singularity core.
Until next time.
That singularity core is used by Romulans. Why is it given as an option for a Federation mission? Interesting, but not one I'm going to question. It's a good thing the station's only in short proximity. Warp 6.8. It's... oh. Apologies. Drozana Station is an old Federation deep space station located in the midst of the Federation Klingon neutral zone. Over a century of warfare has been taken its toll on the station, which has changed hands many times. It's currently dilapidated, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, trading hub managed by Ferengi. Oh my days. I hate Ferengi so much. I really do. Whoa. 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 That was very zoomed.
Welcome to Drozana. You're cleared for docking. We have everything you need for shore leave, and a few things that you didn't even know you wanted. Shopping, drinking, dining, entertainment. You'll find it all here. And don't forget the 77th rule of acquisition. If you break it, I'll charge you for it.
Oh my days. This is going to be very long. I cannot believe this. She's lost her there. Not sure where we should start, but intelligence shows that Balan is the Ferengi to talk to if you're looking for information. He is a bartender, so we should look for him at the lounge area. Okay. I came down here alone. Although bringing an away team would completely screw over a lot.
Get your Comet cocktails! 4.7% discount for the next 3 minutes. Welcome to Drozana Station, the home of the finest libations and pleasures this side of Rex. Care to hear about today's specials? Have you tried the Comet cocktail? It's out of this world.
I'm looking for someone.
Aren't we all? Me? I want a leggy Vulcan with a liberal attitude toward interspecies relations. So, are you looking for someone in particular, or just some company?
Her name is Samara. Do you know her?
Oh yeah, I know Samara. Maybe she's been here recently, and maybe she hasn't. My memory is kind of hazy.
Perhaps we could come to some sort of arrangement.
Yeah, I'm sure we can. In fact, I feel my memory clearing up already. I tell you what, I know you Starfleet types aren't big on Latin, but what you do have are skills and a willingness to get your hands dirty. That's what I need right now. Our replicators are on the fritz. Maybe it's a whole power system because the lights are going wonky too. But a little blue mood lighting isn't as big a problem for me as unfilled drink orders.
Blue mood light. Oh my god, trilithic waves. This is the new story where we deal with dividends.
Go to the cargo bay and get my replicators working. By the time you're done, I'm sure I will have remembered where I last saw Zamara.
Hey. Now all we hear is the humming of engines. At least something's working on this bloody station. Okay, replicators. Input request. Run diagnostic of replicators. Action unavailable. Electroplasma. Oh my god. Run diagnostic on the electroplasma distribution network. 30% drop in power resulted on deck 1. Replicators are offline until power fluctuations are repaired. What's the cause of the loss of power on deck 1? Unknown. What must be done to restore power on deck 1? Power must be rerouted through systems to relieve strain on EPS conduits. The following systems are available to process: holosuites, gravity control, replicators, environmental controls, defense grid. 6 connections are required to stabilize the power grid. Hell, engineering team. Captain, the biggest problem you're going to have repairing anything on that station is the age of the systems and the general lack of maintenance. Drozana was built in the mid-23rd century, and many of the systems on the station hadn't had a major update in more than a century, so you're dealing with an EPS system that just can't handle the strain of running modern equipment like replicators. I did some digging in our database and I found a log made by Starfleet Corps of Engineers officer who visited the station in the early 24th century and made repairs to the EPS system. The log says that you need to regulate the power flow by routing it through various subsystems. It's almost like you're using those systems as ancient circuit breakers. What do you suggest? First thing, you should try scanning some of the damaged systems and power couplings on the cargo bay. You should learn more about how they properly realign the relays. Okay, so let's scan. When you find a snag in the wiring cables, it looks like it's been chewed on by volts. You realise that not every system. Okay, revert power to replicators. Okay. Wait, what was that? Okay, have made replication top priority. The replicators in that I'd never been. System including nice spot. Start by replicators or power connection will fail. Okay, so we have gravity control. Let's scan. Looks like someone used the outdated power couplings. Emergency feed. Gravity control can connect to environmental controls and defense grid, but not replicators. Reroute power. Failure. Restart. Right. Okay. So what do we have? Environmental controls. Scan environmental controls. Let's find a way to stations. Okay. So then let's reroute it here. Second reroute. Okay. Then we can come along and connect it to the gravity controls. There. Now where the hell? Oh look. EPS reloads in the system is made of shunts, patches, blah blah blah. 6. It's basically information we already knew. Here's the defense grid. Let's scan. Klingons who run the station in the early 24th century make significant improvements to the station shields and adjusted turret weapons. While it made the station more defensible, it also increases the amount of energy needed to keep the station's defense grid operational. The fourth connection must be the... which it will be. Okay. What do we have here? Scan power. It's the shunt that is slowly diverting energy from the system's power core to the hollow emitters. Okay. Diagnostic results. Okay. Okay, investigate power relays. Let's see then if we reroute. First, route power to suites. Failure. Restart. Scan. Power suites have separate environmental controls, so finally tuned operation. Okay, so now we have to realign. Okay, so we have replicators. We have environmental controls. We have gravity controls. We have defense grid. Can I do something twice, like the environmental grid? Fifth is successful. Okay. Let's route power. Ta-da. Done. Done, as simple as that. Don't mess with Holosuite. Holosuite is not necessary. And for any of those, it appears that a lot of those were stuck there. Doing that, I took a guess. Oh my god, that is one tall alien.
Get your Comet cocktails! 4.7% discount for the next 3 minutes.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Drozana Station, the home of the finest. Have you tried the Comet cocktail? It's out of this world.
Oh my god, just shut up. Your replicators are working.
They are, and I am exceedingly pleased by your generous offer to repair them for no compensation. I can't let you go away empty-handed, though. How about I give you a 15% discount on drinks and souvenirs for an amount of time to be determined by management?
We had a deal. The replicators for information about Zamara.
Fine. A deal's a deal, right? Never let it be said that I'll cheat a valued customer like yourself. Personally, I don't know why you're so interested in her. She's a looker, but just try talking to her. She's more paranoid than an Obsidian Order agent in a room full of Tal Shiar. Zamara usually hangs out near the Dabo tables. Keep an eye out for a looker wearing purple. You can't miss her. Good.
Okay. She was standing there the entire time. But look, Romulan.
Be careful, they're watching. I'm not in the mood for a chat right now, thanks.
What can I do to help you?
Find out who's watching me. I'm not safe here. The Klingons are looking for me. They know someone has been feeding intelligence to Starfleet. Ghosts are always watching. Their eyes are hungry. Yesterday, they surrounded a drunken Klingon. Now he's dead. They will find me when the blue light shines, and then I'll disappear.
I know what the ghosts are.
How could you know that? You may think you know. You may even have readings in your tricorder that you think are right, but you don't know. How could you know? I'm here every day.
Maybe it'll bring you good luck.
They watch me, and I watch them.
I can take you someplace safe.
No, they're everywhere. They're watching. You've been here too long. Someone will notice that we're together. Go do something else. Play Dabo. I'll contact you when I'm ready, when it's safe.
Okay.
Can't you see I'm busy losing all my latinum?
Bad
Don't
luck.
worry, the table isn't rigged anymore.
Can't
Yeah,
you see
sure.
I'm busy?
Sorry, my mistake. Right, let's play Dabo.
Spin the wheel and win.
Okay. Let's do 13, 25, 3.
This is your
Oh.
lucky spin.
What the?
Davo!
Was that a...
Close enough. I couldn't wait for you to get that lucky. We would have been here all night. Psst. Zamara wants me to give you a message. She wants you to know, if you're interested in finding out what's really going on here at Drazana Station, you need to check out the lower levels. I have an access code for you that will get you past the security doors. If you want to talk with her again, I suggest you collect your winnings and catch her before she leaves.
Let's go. Oh my god. Frankie Federation officer.
I'm not in the mood for a chat right now, thanks.
Are you ready to talk now?
You don't need to worry about me. I'm going to leave this place to the ghosts. They seem to belong here more than we do. I booked passage on a ship. You don't need to know which one. Just tell Drake. He'll keep getting his intel, one way or another. Good luck. You're going to need it. Watch yourself.
Captain, there were Dovedans in a Don 2 system. Now you found evidence of them again on a Drozana station. Obviously, they're using the neutral zone as some sort of feeding ground, and that puts dozens of worlds at risk. I'm requesting sensor data from the ships closest to the comet's current location for analysis, but that is only half of our problem. Its properties of the comet are somehow easing the dividend's entry into this era of space. How do we stop them? Recommendations? Oh look, it says Travel, but it's Zava. There it goes. The closest research facility is of Deep Space K7. I recommend that we consult with a team there.
Welcome to Josana. Your
No, goodbye, goodbye. I'm glad to be gone. I'm glad to be out of there. Not a fan of Franzgies, never have been, probably never will be. Okay. This K7, I was going to say K2. This K7 is in close distance. I mean, this better not be a situation where we... Oh look, a Tholian red alert. But we don't have time for red alerts. Nakara system. Is Nakara the Tholian's homeworld? No, it's Tholia's their homeworld. What do we have here? Deep space encounter salvage operations. Okay. Borg red alert. Interesting. But we'll come up for K7. The Arlington. Interesting. The Federation-based Deep Space K7 orbits Sherman's planet, a developed world that was the site of agricultural pioneering by the Federation during the 23rd century. Deep Space K7 continues to be the hub of strange events and occasionally triple sightings. Let's go to K7. Why does it keep being so zoomed in every single time we go somewhere? Yes, let's dock. Wonder what we're going to find at K7. I just hope it's not a mission where we're going to come to K7, then we have to go back to Josana Station before the end of the mission just to do something else. But I wonder how long this storyline's going to go, because in my opinion the previous storyline was not finished. I mean, starting with the... Okay, consult Lieutenant Calapo? The one thing I am also glad about is the fact that we're not bringing an away team every single time we leave, because we're not facing any hostilities. What? Lieutenant Commander Ejeb? It's Ejeb. Who is he? Yokum. Yeah, Ejeb, for those who don't know, was a passenger on board the USS Voyager during its final year. Mid Delta Quadrant.
How can I help you?
There are dividends in the neutral zone.
So that explains why Drake was interested in the prototype. It was a complete failure at detecting polarization cloaks. But if I added a phase modulator and reversed the polarity, These modifications should be no problem. And when I'm done, this beam will pack quite a punch against phase-shifted Davidians. I'll forward the weapon on to Drake as soon as I'm done. Be careful. The Davidians won't stop. I'm afraid we'll have to be ready to fight.
Captain, we've done what we can for Zamara. We have the information we need about the Davidians, and Lieutenant Capalio is working on a weapon we can use to fight them. I suggest that we report back to Drake and see what he has to say. He's never very forthcoming with the information, but the more we know about him and his operations, the more we'll learn about Section 31. Are you ready to leave the system now? Yes, let's go. No. Okay, let's just contact.
Good work. Zamara may think she has slipped my noose, but I always have ways of keeping tabs on her. I take special care to know all about people in whom I have an interest. But you already know that, don't you? The ghosts that Zamara mentioned concern me, however. You already encountered Davidians once. It's likely they're on Drazana Station as well. And I won't let them use Federation citizens as food. Lieutenant Calapo has completed work on the synchronic distortion prototype rifle. It should help you when you're ready to enter the lower levels of Drazana. Drake out.
Okay, and there is that proton rifle. Oh. See, this is where I bridge. I really want that warp core to get us to 8.3. But then at the same time, this weapon with anti-proton damage will be extremely helpful. Unfortunately, I'm going to pick the warp core. May be bad, because this may be a... I'm actually going to get the rifle. We might only face the Davidians once. After this, we may not actually encounter them again. The only reason is because I've just realised that this is a mission-specific weapon. We'll end up getting a warp core within time.
Until next
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
And we have just ranked up again, but that will be it for this episode.
It's clear that Davidians
Why is this?
than we initially thought.
Why was there an explosion in this system? I'm sorry, did someone activate the self-destruct? Okay, we have the Triangle Man, we have the Blackbird, Hermes, Hope, Diana. Interesting. Okay, but that's it for this part. Speak to you guys in the next one. Bye guys.